Good evening. My name is Cedric Hamilton. I'm going to be talking to you briefly this afternoon about stress and how to deal with it and how to manage it accordingly. Stress is when the organism enter the body and kind of fails to respond to or responds to emotional or physical threats. That can be a good example of someone trying to attack you, maybe a dog chasing after you, or maybe you actually falling down um, in the line of work or on duty. This has different effects among different individuals, and we're going to kind of briefly describe some of the issues with stress. ACTH is when it directs the adrenaline glands to secrete more hormones, including epinephrine, neoprene, and cortisol. These are important chemicals that react in the body and affect everybody in different stages accordingly. Also, learning in this passage, I learned about the three different stages of stress. Stage one is the general alarm reaction. Stage two is resistance. And stage three is exhaustion. None of us want to get to the exhaustion stage. That's kind of like the last stage when you're just tired. You don't have any energy. You don't have any get up and go. That can kind of lead, in a sense, to almost a small part of depression because you're just really kind of giving up. You really don't have that get up and go anymore. So that's not good at all. And also, stress can really be a silent killer because stress has been associated with numerous diseases that all Americans deal with as of today. Examples will be heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure. All of these can affect our health in a severe manner. And also, in reviewing this passage, I learned a couple of key words dealing with stress. One was self efficacy and hardiness. Self efficacy is the belief to carry out actions that produce a desired outcome. We can control the potential stressors. A good example would be if you're at work and you might not be getting along with a certain employee, and they just seem like they just always say the wrong thing or kind of in the way get on your nerves. You can really control that. You can actually speak with your supervisors, or you can take the initiative to reach out to the employee and say, "Hey, let's have a better working relationship. And kind of get to know them better. You can kind of control those situations." The hardiness, as individuals are more positive overall about the potential stressful events. They can actually take more control and kind of tune them out a little bit. And that's kind of me in a sense. I work in some hostile environments, stressful environments, but I take the positive side of all experiences and try to make them very delightful and manage those stresses because once again, stress is a silent killer. And you can be so mad in your emotions, you can be just so raised and have so much adrenaline pumping that it's like, man, that's a silent killer. Also, I learned in this passage there are some great tips how to manage your stress. A lot of times, stress can be so overwhelming, and you never know, you never even think about it. It's good to reach out to maybe your pastor, your spouse, um, family members, co-workers. Just talk to them about situations. Anything that's bothering you, it's good to kind of be more out and open. Write about them. A lot of people to deal with stress too. I've learned over the years they have journals. They actually write in a journal every day. Just imagine writing every day what you do for 12 months, 1 year. You would be amazed at some of the things you do, and you'll be amazed at how some of the things affect your overall health. That's why it's good to talk. I always talk to my kids, my wife, and just say, hey, I had a good day, had a bad day, had a hectic day, had an easy day, just to kind of talk about it and get it out. Because, as you all know, stress is very hard on the body. It seems like it's so simple, but stress can be overwhelming for a lot of people. And also, stress affects people in different ways. I hope you enjoyed my video talking about stress. It's very important. Reach out to your family members and loved ones. Keep an eye on your neighbors, your kids. because all of us have some point of stress that we deal with from time to time. Thank you. Have a great evening.